Yo, what's up, guys? This is the weekly scuffle. It's JJ and Ginger, and we're gonna be doing a mock draft. I'm gonna start off with the odd picks. Ginger will take the even picks, and we're gonna bang these out real quick. Alright, first pick, I'm selecting Joe Burrow, QB, LSU. You already know, he's the guy, Ohio kid, and yeah, that's about it.
The second pick, I have the Redskins taking Chase Young, best player in the draft, easily.
Yeah. Since we're not doing no trades, and this is probably one of the most likely spots for a trade to happen in the draft, I'ma fill the biggest need on this team, select the best cornerback prospect in the draft, and get the Lions Jeffrey Okuda. Pretty simple pick.
The Giants, potentially, because they could use an no tackle, but I'm actually taking Isaiah Simmons here. I've been hearing a lot of reports that they really like him, and their defense was really bad last year. The O line was improving, but the versatility of him just too good to pass up.
Yes. Personally, as a Dolphins fan, I am pleasured to make this pick, and I hope this happens in real life. And I'm selecting Tua. He's just a great QB prospect. We missed out on Drew Brees, and I hope we don't miss out on him.
At number six, also have taken quarterback Justin Herbert. Very simple reason why they need him.
Yeah, they do need a
The future.
QB. Alright, well, for the new Matt Rule Panthers, I'm going with inside D line. I'm going with Derek Brown from Auburn. He's a strong force in the interior of that D line and good for years to come.
Number eight, I have the Cardinals taking Jedrick Wills, the best, not the best tackle, but the most ready tackle to play for them right now. And I think you can prove him from the day one.
Yeah, that's a good pick for them. I honestly with the Jaguars, it's a interesting thing because they've been talking a lot about Justin Herbert, but in this draft he does not fall to them. So I'm gonna give them the top cornerback prospect, C.J. Henderson, to replace Jalen Ramsey.
Number 10, I have Cleveland taking. I have taken Tristan Wirfs. Like, their line was also really bad last year. One of the biggest reasons why they underachieved, and now they get one of the best prospects in this year's drafts.
Yeah, getting themselves a nice tackle there. I with the Jets, I think they also need a tackle. Another young quarterback that needs a tackle, needs protection. And with this pick, I'm actually going to select Andrew Thomas because I think the Jets will like him. Big school guy. He's pretty fundamental. And yeah, nice pick for them.
Number 12, John Gruden. I have him taking CeeDee Lamb,
Yeah, that's
the
a
best wide receiver in the draft, and John Gruden will love to have him.
I well with this pick, the San Francisco 49ers, I honestly believe they came up here so they could get more weapons for Jimmy Garoppolo, and with this pick, I have them taking Jerry Judy because I think he's probably the most all around and most fundamentally sound wide receiver in this draft class, and I think he'll be a good pick for them.
14th, I have the Buccaneers taking Mekhi Becton. Again, another team that needs protection for Tom Brady, who, unlike the young quarterbacks, can't move around to buy himself time. In fact, he's easily the top three prospect for all tackle in this draft.
Yeah, definitely. I with the 15th pick, I actually have this is a pick that I've thought about for a while now, and I would look as someone who liked Drew Lock coming out last year, big arm. What better person to pair him with than Henry Ruggs, the speedster himself?
Now for Atlanta, I have him taking. I'm I'm not sure how to say his prospect's name. Last name Jason, I think.
Yeah, Cleveland Chaseon.
Cleveland Jason. Yeah, I'm taking him to help out that front seven, which was abysmal last year.
Yeah, great bend from him. Right here with the Cowboys, a lot of people I feel like would see Xavier McKinney, but honestly, I like Grant Delpit a little bit more. I think he has more star potential than McKinney, and I think the Cowboys will draft Grant Delpit.
All right. At number 18, I have the Dolphins taking Josh Jones from Houston. Like, we really need some more help on the O line, and he's the best one left.
Yeah, definitely. I with the Raiders, John Gruden, he likes these long corners, and honestly, I'm gonna give him Christian Fulton from LSU. Honestly, I think John Gruden will fall in love with him, and yeah, that would be a nice pickup for them.
For the Jaguars here, one of their biggest needs on the defense side were another cornerback and another interior defensive lineman, and I have them taking Javon Kinlaw here.
Yeah, that would be a good pickup for them.
Bolster up that front seven.
Right here, I think a lot of people, including Philadelphia fans, want this to happen, and I think he's a good fit for this team. Justin Jefferson, giving Carson Wentz some weapons.
And to the Vikings. Interesting here. It was I haven't taken Jeff Gladney, cornerback from TCU. They just lost Xavier Rhodes, who was horrible last year. They take young prospect to try to replace him.
Yeah, for sure. Here, it's interesting because nobody really knows what Bill Belichick is going to do. Will he take a quarterback? Will he get more weapons out there? Honestly, there's no way to really tell. But just for this draft, or this mock draft, I have them taking Jordan Love so they could compete with Patrick Mahomes.
Here, the Saints. I have him taking Patrick Queen from LSU. They're playing New Orleans. His goal basically stays in where he played college ball to prove him.
Yeah, they run the same defense too, so that's a good fit for them. For the Vikings, I think they'll be looking for more weapons, and quite honestly, for them, a wide receiver that I personally like is Denzel Mims. I think he's got some like great size, great jump ball ability, and I think he's very slept on. And I think people will see towards the draft, the closer we get, how good of a prospect he actually is.
Now, Dolphins own pick 26. Now, originally, I would have him taking a running back here, but I I don't believe I wouldn't expect to see Xavier McKinney this late, and I think he's just too good to pass up at this point. So I haven't taken Xavier McKinney.
Replacing Minka right there. Alright, well, with the Seahawks, I think the Clowney situation is kind of done. I think Clowney will end up signing with another team. So to give them a nice young edge player, I'll give them Yatur Gross Matos, and I think he'll be a nice addition to that front seven.
Ravens here that they have a situation with Matthew Judon who got the franchise tag. Don't know if they'll trade him later, but in case they do, I'm giving them his replacement right here, Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma, the K9. He fits the Ravens scheme and it's a dog like the rest of them.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, right here, I feel like you would you would look at this Tennessee Titans team and it's like they need a lot of things, and I think the best player available for the position they most need right now is AJ Epinesa, and honestly, I think he'll fit quite well with that team.
Green Bay, I would think they would like to select Denzel Mims, but since he's unavailable at this point, I haven't taken Jalen Rieger from TCU. Guy, amazing at his position. He rivaled, at least at the beginning of the year, Jerry Jeudy and CeeDee Lamb for top wide receiver in this draft.
Yeah, good pick for them. Right here, I think the San Francisco 49ers should be looking into cornerbacks, and I think I heard a lot of hype coming from Jalen Johnson, cornerback from Utah, and I think he's gonna fly up draft boards come draft day, and I think someone or a team like San Francisco will end up picking him.
At 32, I have the Kansas City Chiefs taking DeAndre Swift. I think pairing him up with Damian Williams would be a good fit for them. We have two really good backs out of the backfield to help Mahomes, give him another weapon.
Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I think this draft has a very possibility. It has a good possibility. It won't be exactly like this because you always expect some sort of trade to go through. But as of now, this could be very much so like what your team would pick or how the draft might shake up. But we're not sure yet. We're gonna see in just a few days. And yeah, I think everyone's excited and we're gonna head out.